Alright, alright, alright. Oh my god, the fan on my computer is really going off on this one. So, hopefully nothing happens, but... Alright. Oh no, the camera's out of focus. Oh wait, shoot. I gotta wear the gloves. I don't want to break the immersion. Alright, can everyone hear, see me alright? I hope so. I think my audio is a little jank. Let me... Alright. Oh! Speeding and sees me, see? Can everyone hear and see me alright? I know the camera's a little bit out of focus, but... Alright, you can hear, you can see? Okay, hopefully the fan is not being too obnoxious, because it's really loud on my end. Alright, cool. Well, hello, hi. I haven't done a HANDCAM stream in a really, really long time. I kind of forgot how this worked for a second. I hope everyone is doing alright this fine morning. Happy... Hold up, let's write this down. Happy 2000 Orbeez! Woohoo! We did it! You might need to invest in one of those laptop coolers. Okay, you can't hear the fan. That's good. I don't know why the camera's not focusing yet. Maybe if I touch that? No. Boop. Yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much. I mean, it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to do quick attendance. Hello, Astral. Hello, Garchomp. Hello, Pembu. Glad to see you in the chat. Hello, Germanium. Hello, Lartadron. Hello, Eggy. Hello, Stella. Hello, Shoop. Hello, Atlas. Hello, E. Hello, Dan. Woohoo! Yeah, we are almost at 2.27k followers right now, so it's a little bit delayed. I was planning to do this last week, but, I just got around to doing it because I didn't have that much time to prep. I think I can hear the fan. Maybe if I adjust this a little. Maybe if I do this. I don't know if that makes that worse. Oh, I think that's making it worse. Testing. Testing. I don't know if that made that worse or better. Anywho. It's quieter than the music? Okay, that's good. Oh, hello Earth, Zuka. Very cool name. So, I'm gonna lay out the rules. We're closer to 2.3k subs, yeah. So, if you go into the chat and type !spin, there will be a cool feature that pops up, which suggests how many times we need to spin the wheel. Fresh in from the F1 sprint. Oh my god, I have to watch the race. Oh my god, I have not watched the race yet. Alright, so, yeah, !spin means that the Wheel of Doom now needs 2 spins, because I requested it before. So I'm gonna do that right now. So the way that this is going to work is, actually, let me type this up real quick on the thing. Orbeez, don't press spin too much! Because I'm about to show you the wheel. I think every, like, 1 sub should be, like, 10 spins. And, I don't know. I guess, like... Yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. Because I feel like people occasionally subscribe, people occasionally donate. I guess 1 donation equals, like... I haven't gotten any donations. Or, I've only gotten a few, so I'll give it 100 spins. Actually, that's a little crazy. I don't think I can spin the wheel 100 times. Maybe 50 spins. Oh my god, Orbeez! Why did you request 8 spins? 8 spins? Already? 9 spins? Orbeez! Because, okay, do you know what the wheel looks like? The wheel has 2,000 options. This is what the wheel looks like, Orbeez. This is what the wheel looks like. You can see why it's causing my fan to implode a little. I'll leave this in the corner as it looms over us. You can't even see what's going on. Here, let me make chat a little smaller. I know, it's so scary. I know, that's a lot of options. Alright, 10 spins so far. Oh. Should I do gloves? I mean, I guess technically I should not break the immersion, and in the past I have done gloves on my derivative streams, so. Ugh. Okay. It's a disc now. Yeah, photons technically have H-bar spin. Do you delete an outcome when it is hit? I could, but the website has already crashed, so I'm a little worried. So currently, oh, the camera's out of focus again. So I think we need 10 spins so far. So, alright, well, I think we should start it off strong, not with derivatives, but rather with spinning the wheel. Okay, now it's back in focus. Alright, Orbeez. Oh my god, my camera keeps going out of focus. I had to get a new webcam, so I'm not sure what's going on. Are you ready to spin the wheel? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. This is glitching really bad. I can bear- Ah! I was gonna save that one for later! Wheel, please! Wheel, why are you mistreating me in this way? No! Okay, I'm gonna spin it all at once, and then we're gonna do derivatives. Oh, you can actually remove it. Alright, remove. Oh my god. Okay. And I think also someone else just requested a spin, so. Oh my god, you can't even see the wheel moving. Hello, Grits! Rate your posture. I think I can do that right now. My posture is actually quite nice. I was taking a yoga Pilates class where we had to put a meter stick to our back, and my posture is actually quite nice. Sometimes I look like a shrimp when I'm studying too much, but most of the time I look alright. Here, let me get the camera back in focus again. Alright. We've spun the wheel twice. Push-ups to circus music. Okay. So now we've spun it 3 times. Shrimp posture, no. Orbeez, straighten your back. So you know if you have your spine here. Oh, I realized that you can't even see it. Chat decides next topic. Okay, half of these are AI generated because I obviously could not think of 2,000 options. That was the 4th spin. We are starting out with 11 spins consecutively. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Okay, 1 Q&A. Yeah, the camera's focused on the Wheel of Doom, exactly. Speed draw for 30 seconds. Okay, so that's 6. Narrate like David Attenborough. I actually don't really know what he sounds like. Alright. Oh my god, this is a lot of spins, Orbeez. I might need to take down some of these for the subscriber and the donation count. 3 squats! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 3 more. 3 more. Oh my god, my computer's gonna crash. Chat control stream for 1 minute. Do you guys want to do that right now? No! No more spins! You have no clue who that is? He's like a nature, like, documentary. If you think of a nature documentary, he's the guy that runs it. Alright, Orbeez. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Mental math. I mean, isn't this all mental math, technically? Okay, I think we need one more. Wasn't he the old guy in Jurassic Park? Maybe? I'm not sure. Actually, could someone fact check that? Alright, explain galaxies in 30 seconds. Alright. Oh, and then Eggy requested one more, so we're gonna be at 12 spins now. Balance on one leg? Okay. Alright. That's enough spins for now. That's enough spins for now. And then I'll do all the other spins in a batch later on. Alright. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Give me 1 second. Let me just like turn this off and then turn this on again. Yeah, I think I'll need a cool down. Yeah, I'm not sure why my camera's not focusing. Just give me 1 second. Technical difficulties. Yeah, sorry, my camera's like not focusing. Here, let me try cleaning it a little. Yeah, it's just not focusing on the board. What's going on? I turned it off and then I turned it on again. Here, let me try like lifting this. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It's because Xenotime came last time. He passed on the scuff to me. Oh. Okay, I think it's fixed now. Hopefully it doesn't break again. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna remove the gloves because I think it's detecting my physical skin better than gloves. Anyways, you guys have seen my hands already. The mergen is already broken. The W and wheel stands for scuff. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go through these tasks, but we're gonna go through them one at a time. Alright. Okay, first off, I think this is all going to be mental math, so I think I can eliminate this one. Alright. Orbeez. For this one Q&A, you can ask one question of your choice. I will answer one question as requested. And then speed draw. I don't even know what that says. Speed draw? I think we can add a little Among Us to the board. Woohoo! And then 3 squats. Okay, Orbeez, we're ready to lock in. I actually have really good posture for squats. You basically have to put your... I'm standing up, by the way. You have to make sure that your knees are like completely aligned with your second and third toes. And then you have to make sure that your spine is exactly straight, as if there is a meter stick. So if you think of your spine, right, it kind of looks like this. So if this is your back, like, okay, this is really bad. But like, okay, this is a horrible drawing. But let's say this is your back, right? And you have like this little part where it indents in. You have to imagine that there's a meter stick that's connecting the back of your head, your shoulders, and like the lower part of your spine when you're doing a squat. Second and third toes. No, I'm explaining how to squat properly so that you don't injure yourself. So I'm gonna do 3 squats as the wheel suggests. Yeah, neutral spine. And then you can put your hands up, but I mean, I'm gonna just do like 3 squats. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was not bad. That was not bad. Okay, 1 more item is removed. Alright, Q&A submission. What's your lore? Like, how do you know so? Well, canonically, I am a photon that has traveled all the way from the cosmic microwave background to here. So, I've actually experienced the entire universe, which is why I love the universe. But canonically, I mean, I don't want to say too much just for doxing potential, but I do astrophysics, so that's sort of where my background comes from. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Oh, I actually think I answered that question a while back on my like Q&A stream. I think it was like, I don't remember, it's like something meters per second or something. Oh my god, that's so cool, thank you. I really love scientific communication. I think it's really epic. How long did it feel to you? I mean, it felt instantaneous. No. The photons emerged, what, like 700,000? Wait, I'm blanking. 300,000 years after the Big Bang, during the recombination era. So it's been like 13.8 billion years. Alright, I want to get started on derivatives, and then we'll continue with some of these tasks. What should I do next? I think chat decides next topic. You guys kind of decided already. Alright, I'll do the push-ups later, because, oh my god. Get started on derivatives! I actually have a few written down here, so... These all came from this, like, one worksheet that I found. Here, let me get rid of the wheel. So you're like old? Canonically, I am billions of years old. I canonically am probably the oldest VTuber. Unless somebody's like the Big Bang VTuber, which would be a little bit odd. What's your go-to coffee order? I used to really like cappuccinos, but nowadays I've been going for an iced Americano with oat milk, which kind of tastes the same. Hello, Cleonium. Alright, let's get started on our first derivative. So, to find f prime, this is basically the chain rule. So, what you do in this case is that you apply the derivative on what's on the outside while keeping the inside, and then apply the derivative on the inside. So, the derivative of x to the negative 1 is negative x to the negative 2. So this would actually be something like this. So you just apply it on the outside, and then you take the derivative of what's on the inside. So altogether that would be negative 4x cubed plus 3x x4 plus 3x squared. I think that's right. Yeah, that is. Okay. Cool. Alright, first derivative done. She drives up the average age of V-theorem by a few billion years. No, exactly, because all of the... And if you guys don't know, V-theorem is the group that I'm part of. It's just a bunch of scientific communicators. Oh my god, by 3, plus 3. Yeah, you're so right. Wait, what am I writing? Okay, wait. Okay. Orbeez, I need a warm-up period. It's 10:30 a.m. in Pacific time right now. Alright, this is a warm-up because things will be easier. Things will be harder as we progress. Alright. Yeah, no, this looks good to me. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna complete one of the spin tasks, which is talk like David Attenborough for like 3 sentences. What does David Attenborough even sound like? Doesn't he just do like... Here, let me Google this real quick. David Attenborough. Narrated by David Attenborough. Let's see this. Once I skip this advertisement. And you guys will be able to hear it too. Hello, Syzygy. Oh, you have a lot of Z's in your name. Here, let's see this.
If he spots her, he'll blow her cover.
Oh, like this. Okay. It's just music!
In the gully itself.
Okay, basically, a ton of dramatic music and a very strong British accent. Wait, I can't do a British accent, though. Where is Syzygy when I need her? Well, she's not... Is she British? But she has, like, a British accent, yeah. The mean age of Vtuber members, 2.76 billion years. It's all because of me. Okay, alright. Here... Wait, how do people say here in British? We just say everything wrong. No, that's so mean. She is British. Yeah. I was like, I'm not like 100% sure. She has an accent. Yeah. A derivative. Here we have. I have such an American accent. We have a derivative. Wait, don't British people say Z? So I can say Z cubed. Z cubed. I just sound like I'm being, I sound like I'm just trying to speak in cursive. Derivative. I think that's the only word I can say. British. A bottle of water. Speeding at Z. It's me, Z. Why is French? Why is the N have an asterisk? French. Here we have a derivative. That's the best I can do, Orbeez. I'm so sorry if there's somebody who is British in... Me British entering at the perfect time. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay, wait. Don't say the F word, French. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I hope I didn't accidentally ostracize any part of the Orbeez population. In exchange for the cringe, I've got to return back to the grind. So, what other tasks do you have to do? So, I think I'm gonna keep A at the end because I want to bring out the model. Push-ups to circus music. Explain galaxies. Hello, Cryo! Chat controls for 1 minute. Well, I think we've done that already. And then balance on one leg, which I'm actually really bad at. But in the meantime, let's go on to our next derivative. I feel like we've already done something like this. Maybe we'll do something funky. Natural log of x e to the 7x. In the meantime, I'm also gonna take down some of these numbers because I don't want to pressure anyone to donate, so I'll just put 1 sub as 5 spins. Here we go. Hello, space guy. Oh, do a proof. Oh, shoot. I feel like I haven't done those in a while. Like, what's a good proof off the top of my head? Like, oh my god, I've forgotten how to do this. All I know is that if you want to prove A equals B, you need to prove that A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. If you have a good proof that I can easily do, please suggest. I did do an integral stream once, and that was a little intense. Alright, so this is also chain rule. So we're gonna take the derivative of what's on the inside. And then this is actually product rule, so e to the 7x plus 7x e to the 7x. Oh, that actually cancels out really nicely. So we get 1 to the x, 1 plus 7x, which is what, like, I'll just put it as 7x plus 1 to the x. Woohoo! Cantor's diagonal theorem. Oh, I don't remember what that is. Irrationality of root 2. Orbeez, these are pretty intense proofs. I haven't really done proofs in years. I finally derived that this stream is happening. Thank you so much, Dino Time, for joining. Whew. Oh. 7x plus 1 over x. That was actually a pretty easy derivative. And if I get anything wrong, we'll have to spin the wheel again. Alright, one more derivative, and then I will do these two. Explain galaxies in 30 seconds and balance on one leg. Square root of 1. I'll have to send this worksheet later. There's a worksheet with a lot of, like, crazy derivatives. Oh, Cantor's theorem was, you showed the cardinality. Oh, is that the one that's saying that, like, n and, like, what was it? The natural numbers and the integers are, like, of the same length? I think so. I think that is that one. Oh, I used to have a proof for that somewhere. I actually wrote it down somewhere. You can write the stream. You can do the stream backwards. Yeah. All right. Let's solve this integral. Integral. Let's solve this derivative. Lock in. In the meantime, I'm actually curious about integrals or derivatives. Orbeez, you should choose. I'm actually curious if you guys are a bigger fan of integrals or derivatives. Oh, God. How many bananas does Timmy have? If only we could go back to that era of math. Oh, the sum. Oh, I could totally prove that. I think I could totally prove that. Alright, so this is actually a classic instance of product rule. So I'm actually gonna do that side first. Oh god. Negative half 1 minus ln x squared. Oh shoot, that's actually in the parentheses. Negative 3 halves, like that. Now the real question is, oh, I actually have to take the derivative of this at 2, so that's 1 minus 2 ln x 1 over x. So altogether that should be 1 over square root of 1 minus ln x squared. Asks, what is with the Among Us? Oh, I had to doodle something cute. So yeah, for spinning the wheel. Thank you, Cleonium, for stopping by. Thank you so much. 1 to n via induction. Oh, I actually know how to do inductive proofs as well. D omega dx. D omega. D among us dx. Alright, minus half x. Oh my god. I should probably have written out more steps. 3 halves times 1 minus 2 ln x. 1 over x. I have no confidence if that's right. Minus... Oh, it's minus 2. This goes to 0, actually. So this cancels out, giving us, oh my god, 1 minus ln x squared plus 1 over... Oh, okay, this cancels out too, giving us ln x 1 minus ln x squared to the 3 halves. Let me check if that's right. Oh my god, I think that's actually right. Holy smokes, okay. Alright. D among us dx is sus. Alright, we did one integral. So chat wants me to do a proof. Proof? Alright, I think I can actually prove that the sum of an even integer and odd integer is odd. I haven't done proofs in a while, Orbeez, so so please, no judgment. Alright. Alright, goodbye Among Us. I'm gonna erase everything. Alright. Theorem. Sum of even... Orbeez, you like integrals more than derivatives? Well, I also like integrals more too. Rip the Among Us. It's okay, we'll probably get another doodle one, because I have to spin the wheel like 4 more times. The sum of an, what was it? An even and odd integer is odd? QED, not QED, proof, let n be an even integer, such that n is equal to 2k for any k in n. Let m be an odd integer. I hope I'm doing this right. Such that m is equal to 2l plus 1 for any l in n. We need to show that n plus m is odd. To do this, we see that n plus m is equal to 2k plus 2l plus 1, which is equal to 2k plus l plus 1. Thus, there exists an integer k plus l. Wait, an integer? There exists a natural number of k, namely k plus l, such that there exists a natural number w, namely k plus l, such that m plus m is 2w plus 1. Thus, n plus m is odd, as required. QED symbol. Oh my god. Oh, wait, sorry, got cut off. This is my proof. Ah! QED, we need Z to prove all of no! All of quantum electrodynamics. Is that 2n and 2l plus 1 are derived from the definition of even and odd? Yeah, I guess I didn't clarify. Wait, Orbeez, next whiteboard stream? Proof stream? Proof stream? Alright, thank you for the applause, Shub. We need to get Z a bigger whiteboard. Yeah, exactly. I like this little one, though. I actually originally, this was actually gifted to me on Throne. Originally the gift was for a bigger whiteboard, but I realized that I didn't have space for a gigantic whiteboard, so I actually went with a smaller one. Proof stream would be fun? Yeah, proof stream would be fun. So thank you to Double Quill, if I recall correctly, who gifted me this throne. Yeah. Whew! Alright, so we did the proofs. Now I need to do push-ups, balance on one leg, and explain galaxies in 30 seconds. And then I'll spin the wheel again. Push-ups to circus music. Alright. Let me Google some royalty-free circus music. And then we're gonna temporarily put this down. Something like this, maybe? Oh my god. Oh my god. Orbeez, do you hear this? Alright, lock in, straight back. Alright. Ah! Oh my god, I can't do push-ups. My arms are too weak. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, I've done like 4 push-ups and my... Okay, wait, I need to stand up for a second. Oh my god. Ah! I think this is 6? Alright, 7. I'm trying to be on beat. 8. 9. 10! Alright, I think that's enough. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, please. I can't get this one again. Oh my god, my head was twisting around. Oh my god. My arms are like not very good. Listening to Z doing push-ups makes me crave ramen. Oh my god. Are you okay? My arms are so dead. Yeah, everyone get their spins in because I'm gonna be spinning the wheel after this. Alright, balance on one leg. Okay, now that my arms are dead, I can balance on one leg pretty easily. Woohoo! Yee. Well, I guess this is kind of hard to see. But, yeah. Okay. Are you good? Oh my god, I just can't do push-ups. I'm kind of a cardio girl. I've actually been training for a 10K / like 6-mile run. I can do like a 5K without stopping, which has been pretty good, but yeah, no, when it comes to arm strength, I'm really bad. Some of my friends are really good at rock climbing. I think it's an aerospace engineer thing to really enjoy rock climbing. Because a lot of my aerospace engineering friends really enjoy rock climbing, but I'm really bad at it. So I just like lack upper body strength. You could do 10 push-ups? Well, I had to like stop and like kneel for a second in between each one of those. All right. Explain galaxies in 30 seconds. One aspect of galaxies. Here, let me set a timer. What is a cool thing to explain about galaxies? All right, I'm gonna just start the stopwatch. So one of the coolest things about galaxies right now is that we're starting to notice that the observations that we've been getting from James Webb Space Telescope don't match up with our theories. And one of the coolest ways that we've been sort of exploring that is through cosmological simulations. And that's great because I feel like cosmological simulations incorporate a lot of the physical theories, the structures that we've been thinking of so far. And nowadays, as data science has been getting really better, you can actually incorporate a lot of new types of physics into simulations. For instance, one of the things that a lot of these like large-scale surveys try to get is an understanding of the mass-size relationship, which we've been able to track pretty far into the past, but not all the way back to the early universe. All right, that was actually 1 minute, but a cool little tidbit. Oh yeah, the screen is flashing a little bit. Let me just make sure that everything is plugged in correctly. Hopefully it stops. My camera's been a little buggy. JWST, my beloved. VO2 Max training stream 1. Oh, hello, Karis. Thank you so much. Yeah, the engineering people I know how to do rock climbing. Yeah, no, it's such an engineering thing to do rock climbing. All right. We're going to spin the wheel again. So, if you haven't already, get your spins in. Yeah. Actually, the other day, I'm trying to refrain from, like, talking about politics on my channel, but the other day, the budget for the federal budget came out, and it might seem likely that the Roman Space Telescope, which is basically the successor to the James Webb Space Telescope, might be canceled because of the budget cuts, which is really unfortunate because the telescope is already built. It just needs to go on a rocket and launch. Yeah. Rock climbing is hard. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for that. All right, we have 21 spins. We need to spin 9 more times, Orbeez. All right, we're gonna lock in. All right, wheel. Please don't crash on me. Please do not give me something crazy. Ask chat for a dare. All right, chat, give me a dare. First come, first serve. It has to be appropriate. Yeah, I don't know why my screen keeps flashing. Invent a new planet. I think it's okay. I could do that right now. This is like kind of a real planet, but there are some planets that like rain diamonds. I always thought that was really cool. I think if I could invent a wholly new planet, it would be really cool to do just like a habitable planet and see what kind of life develops. Some sort of avatar. What is colats? What is colats? Hold up. I'm gonna look up what a colats is. What? The colats conjecture? Oh my god, I've heard of this. Wait, I've actually played with this before. All right. I'll write that down. We'll spin the wheel first. The 3n+1 problem. Yeah. Draw with non-dominant hand. All right. I think I could do that right now. I feel like when people ask me to draw things, I immediately think of drawing an Among Us. I think we can make it a little bit more diverse. All right, left-handed. Left-handed. I'm trying to draw like a many-legged Among Us. Oh my god. This is really bad. Oh my god, why is the visor that big? As you can tell, I am not ambidextrous. Met a PhD student that wasted 8 months on that. Oh my god. No, I feel like these problems are just really intense. I haven't done really math theory. I think someone asked what my math background is. It's really just from astrophysics/physics. A wall sit for 30 seconds? I actually think I could do that. Alright. I'll also add that to the queue. Left-handed Eldritch Among Us. Yeah, it's Among Us tardigrade. Wait, I should actually show you my 3D printed model of this too. Draw Z as a vegetable. Okay. First things first. I have it. It's a many-legged Among Us. It's so adorable. It looks kind of freaky from the bottom, but... OMG, yeah, that is the correct response to this. It's adorable. It's real. Yeah, it's real. It's gonna sit right here. Someone burned that. Yeah. It's 3D printed, yeah. That's a lot of feet, yeah. Alright, next up, draw Z as a vegetable. I feel like my most distinctive feature is, well, okay, like a carrot. Like this with like my CMB top and like a skirt like that. This is so distorted. It's me as a carrot. Can you share the print file? I'll have to see. Yeah. Actually, let me set a reminder to do that. New Chibi Z, Chibi Carrot. Alright, let me bring them up the music too. Alright, next up. Oh, that was the 5th one. We need to spin it 4 more times. What on earth did I miss? Balance a book on your head! Oh my god! Okay. I have some books up here. Alright. This one looks pretty thin. Let me make sure there's no, like, doxing thing. I didn't write, like, my name or anything in this, right? Yeah. Alright. This is actually one of my favorite books. Writing Science. It's basically about scientific writing. It has a lot of information about how to write papers, about how to write proposals, and the good news is that it's quite thin. So, yeah. Bonus points if it's a physics book? Science book. Kind of close, right? Alright, it is on my head. Mylan, you missed a lot, as you can tell from the drawing. Yeah, no, this is a good book. Alright. It is currently being balanced. Alright. Oh, I also realized that I forgot to enable, my, hand tracking. Give me 1 second. Oh. I shouldn't- Oh! I'm gone! Wait, give me 1 second. OMG. Alright. Hello, Akshay. Hello, husband. My husband. Very interesting username. Ah! Alright, I balanced it. Z got multiplied with 0. Okay, I did balance it for a quick second. So... Okay, chat decides my next impression. Alright, go chat. Go chat. Yeah, I was enabling the tracking with the book still balanced, so I think that counts. And the book is called Writing Science by Kermit? Oh, I'll have to look at that. Impression of A? Well, I will have to bring back A at the end of the stream. Okay, what does Kermit even sound like? Here, this.
It starts when we're kids. I show off at school.
A show off at school. I cannot do impressions. What is this?
Can you sing the alphabet, Joey?
Yes, I
Can you sing the alphabet? Alright, I can't do impressions. Wait, impression of Phi? What does Phi even sound like? Alright. Let me go to his... Oh. Let me remove my ads. Alright, let's do an impression of Phi because I suck at impressions. Yeah, very smart.
You factored anti-vaxxers, which I chose not to keep.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna...
I do hope we rise together.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
The amyloid research is completely wild. Yeah.
Research... Wait, I feel like... The thing is, I feel like it's so hard to, like... Okay, he just said, like... researchers are very wild. Wait.
I was not expecting amyloid aggregation to appear in a flu video.
I was not expecting amyloid aggregate. I can't even say the words that Phi says. Amyloid aggregation to appear in this video.
A complete delight to find out. And like I could not have asked for a better representation for that.
Wait, no, his voice sounds lower. I cannot have asked for a better representation from that. Well, he doesn't sound like that either. Like, I feel like my voice is like a little lower. I can't do impressions, Orbeez. All right, does that count? Does that count? Does the attempt count? Oh my god, someone clip that and send it to Phi. It sounds like Z trying to do an impression, yeah. I tried, Orbeez. I tried. Alright. We're down to a few more. I tried. I'm sorry, Orbeez. It's my weakness. Chat decides next topic. Alright, give me a topic. Impressions. Alright, you tried. I'm sorry, Orbeez. I don't mean to disappoint. Rap a paragraph. Okay, I'm actually not bad at rapping. Actually, let me use Phi's stream. All right, I'm gonna quote one of the things that he wrote about universal vaccines. It's from his most recent stream. Here, I want to be a little cautious actually about showing my iPad screen. Hey, must be legendary and impressions. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Alright, we're gonna wrap this one. Alright, I'm gonna get the wheel all the way. The second principal issue is that the current flu vaccine only incompletely trains T cells, only powering up the extremely slow T cell sensory memory response. Okay, that had like no rhythm. Okay. Okay, hold up. I gotta lock in. This slower memory response is pretty good at making sure you have a lifetime immunity, but requires either a booster or an actual exposure to the virus to start kicking in. As we've seen before, bird flu has the potential to hit super fast, meaning a delayed T-cell response could be the difference between life and death. To train the faster effective memory T-cell response, the authors packaged the internal flu proteins into a weakened form of the cytomegalovirus that can infect cells but can't spread from cell to cell. Oh my god. This is so cringe! Alright, I think that counts. And that brings me to 12 plus 9 is... We've spun the thing 21 times. Yeah, the instinctive response to just like bop my hand like that. Alright. So, next up, I'm gonna look at the Collatz conjecture. Wait, 24 spins? Alright, we're gonna spin it 3 more times. Just for funsies. That totally counted. Yeah, exactly. Alright, someone give me a question. Alright. Chat, I need a question. Slap a No! No! Alright, I'll have to see if I have a plushie nearby. Oh, I actually have this one. I've actually been really obsessed with Kirby recently. I've been playing Kirby games, but I mean, who would want to slap this adorable creature? I can fake slap. Look at how adorable he is! I love Kirby. I'm trying to collect more Kirbys. It's a baby. Well, I fake slapped it. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, 26 spins? react to old art. Oh, wait, since Mylan is here, I did want to feature how good Mylan is at art. Let me see if I can try to find one in my file somewhere. Like, I mean, there's a lot of good art. Oh, well, okay, so, I mean, of course, Mylan did this amazing artwork of our eyes for Theorem. Like, this is probably one of my favorite artworks. Like, I just love, it looks so sparkly, looks so spacey. And then I think Nep got this as a commission for us. It's actually the Theorem, like, members, all in, like, toy boxes. Yeah, Mylan is really cracked. I mean, of course, there's also this famous one of A the Astrologer, which, I mean, like, you guys saw from the A debut. I know, it looks so good. I know, right? Mylan is so talented. And that might also mean if you're not subscribed to their channel, you should go subscribe. I mean, Mylan's in chat right now, but there's also the link to the Theorem members here too. Alright, we're at 24 spins, but I think we should take a break from spins to actually do some more math. Alright, we could do the Collatz conjecture. So the Collatz conjecture states it's like you can go from like n over 2 to 3n plus 1 if even, if odd. I mean, I don't know if I could actually prove this. Here, this is what I'm looking at, by the way. I don't think I could actually prove this, but I have, like, done this multiple times. The thing is, like, we don't know... Okay, I don't think I could prove it, but maybe I can explain why it's important. The reason why this, like, Collatz conjecture is important, and this basically suggests that, if you have this function, that it will always go down to 1. It's important because in some instances, you want to see whether a function or a program will stop. This has to do with like, I think it low-key has to do with like P equals NP or something. I don't really do computer science, but, if I recall correctly, like, oh, thank you so much, Mylan, for stopping by. And yes, thank you to everybody who also subscribed to their channel. Yeah, back to the art minds. Yeah, no, Mylan's cooking all the time. But the question of whether this stops also has to do with, like, whether certain computer programs can stop. Here, let's see. Statement of the problem, yeah. Yeah, no general proof it's problem. Yeah, they've shown that it works for up to 10 to the 20. Yeah, the hailstone sequence, that was what I was thinking. So this is known as the hailstone sequence, and whether the hailstone sequence terminates is a question that's like part of this as well. That was actually not a really good explanation. If somebody in chat has more experience with this, like, please go ahead and explain. I like learned about this like briefly like a few years ago, but yeah, someone's probably more experienced than I am. Alright, so we do only have 25 minutes, because I will have to leave at 11:30 again. Which means it's time for more derivatives. Here, let's go with an easier one. E to the half. So, if we do this, we need to take the square root. So, we bring the half down. This is just chain rule, actually. This is actually not that bad. Negative half times 2e to the 2x, because this is a constant. So that gives e to the 2x, square root of e to the 2x plus e. Woohoo! Another derivative is done. Oh, let me read chat in the meantime. P equals NP would help you solve... Yeah, it has to do with that, yeah. Chat, does P equals MP? Yeah, it has to do with Turing machines, yeah. Cryo, I think, yeah, you know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've heard, like, bits and pieces of this, but... Yeah. Alright, wait, let me quickly check on time. Alright, we're good. Alright. Pure Maths. Pure Maths is really insane, yeah. Major respect to Cryo. Alright, I did want to do some trigonometric derivatives as well. Alright. Alright, so this is basically an act of the chain rule, so we have to basically do the derivative of what's on the outside first, while preserving what's on the inside. But then we also have to do the derivative of arctan to the 2x on the outside. Fortunately, I did write down the identity. CS Math Double Major. CS Math Double Major is insane. I think also a lot of theoretical computer science is also just very wild. Hello, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your username. If you have a nickname you want to go by, you can choose any name in the world. I just got a Slack message about the engineering people going rock climbing. I'm telling you, it's the aerospace engineers and rock climbing. Is pure maths that difficult? Well, maybe Cryo if you want to speak on that. I've never done like pure maths before. Theoretical CS is really cool though. I think a lot of, there's been a lot of like research in AI. And I actually heard a funny story recently. Somebody I know like was like in this lecture, and apparently this professor was like found this research paper basically explaining this revolutionary method in AI. And the professor like contacts the author of the paper and is like, hey, this is absolutely genius, like, how did you think of this, like, what was your thought process behind this, etc., etc. And the author of the paper just straight up just like responds with a meme, and it's like, you know, like the galaxy brain meme, and like underneath the caption was something along the lines of like, yeah, I just thought of it. And this was like a crazy new method in AI, and this guy's just saying, yeah, like, I just thought of it. Hello, Max. Oh, hello, Mindforce. Yeah, the VOD will be up after this, and I'll also have timestamps. I know, genius, right? Pure maths is the best and worst thing you could ever do. You smash your head against the proof for 8 hours and suddenly know it's a 3-liner. I just feel like correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the bar for math research is incredibly high, because you have to really prove something new. I don't know, maybe math people think otherwise, but that's just like the sort of what I've been hearing. Alright, let's continue this. We gotta plug this in. So 10 arctan 2x to the 9th 1 over 1 plus, I think 2x squared, and then I have to multiply by 2 because of the chain rule here, is equal to 20 arc tan to the 9th 2x. Oh, this is ugly. I think this is right. Yeah. Yeah, the structure of benzene was a problem in the olden days of chemistry, and it was solved by Kekulé. People asked how. He said, a vision of a snake eating its own tail. Actually, there's a lot of crazy stories for math. What was that guy's name? It started with a G. It was like Grothendieck or something. Hold up, let me look this up real quick. But there was this crazy Alexander Grothendieck. Basically this math genius. And he basically, like, I don't really know exactly what he discovered. I just read like a brief book about it, but he basically just like dropped these crazy papers, and I think afterwards he became homeless, or like he basically tried to like starve himself or something along those lines. He like dropped the most crazy math papers and the math theories, And then he basically just went into the wilderness and retired. Absolutely crazy. Oh, there was another story about this Japanese mathematician that was like following his footsteps, and he was about to give a talk after discovering this, like, basically, like, he was theorizing this new branch of mathematics. And he was apparently like a hikikomori, like nobody had seen him in years. And so he went into the wilderness. Not the wilderness. He was basically like secluded from the world. He drops these crazy papers and all these mathematicians were like blown away. They had no idea. Some people read it and they were like, this is totally beyond me. And then he decides to give a talk at a university and everybody shows up because this Japanese mathematician hasn't been seen in years and everyone wants to hear this talk. And turns out he never gets a chance to give the talk because he was trying to set on fire one of Grothendieck's old offices, because he apparently like followed Grothendieck in the past, and he actually met Grothendieck on his deathbed. And no one knows what happened in that last conversation. But then the campus police found this Japanese mathematician trying to burn down like Grothendieck's old work. I don't know, it's a crazy story. It's absolutely wild. I actually read this in a book. It was like, I actually really recommend this book. When We Cease to Understand the World. It's an absolutely spectacular book. It delves into multiple things. It delves into like some tragic stories of how science has been used, such as in cyanide, in gas poisonings, all these other things. But there is a chapter in there that really details Grothendieck and the story of that Japanese mathematician. I really recommend it. Yeah. Mathematics is lonely the deeper you get. By the time you do a groundbreaking PhD, at most 100 people will be able to understand it. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it can get really theoretical. I mean, I can't really speak too much because I've never done theoretical math research or any of the sort before. But yeah, incredible respect for the people who do that. Oh, I love the book. Oh yeah, thank you, A person. Wow, it's A, my alter ego. All right, in the meantime, we're gonna spin the wheel. So get your spins in. Get your spins in right now. And while we're spinning, I'm gonna waltz it for 30 seconds. As in, basically just sit on nothing. All right. Let me read chat while wall sitting. Fritz Harbor has helped make the gas poisoning thing, helped make fertilizer. Yeah, did you know that, I actually learned about this recently, but you know Dippin' Dots? A lot of their profit actually comes from fertilizer because they have a trademark on the little orbs that they create, which are apparently good for fertilizer. Okay, I think I have like 15 seconds left. My legs are actually kind of hurting. It's always lonely at the top, I feel, regardless of the branch you dip your toes in. But I feel like some are probably more accessible than others, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna have to sit down. Okay. I think some are more accessible than others. I think for theoretical mathematics, it can be a little insane. All right, thank you for all the spins. Ready to lock in? And also, you should get your spins in right now because I think this might be my last spinning wheel since I'll actually have to head out soon. Yeah, I usually have morning meetings, so. Do you have DID? No, I do not, because you mentioned you have an alter ego called A. Oh, that's actually just like a running joke. It happened during the charity fundraiser. I was in Mylan, my GenMates chat, and I was saying something about MBTI, and they said that MBTI is like astrology, but for business people. And then people made a joke that like A is my alter ego. But yeah, no, it's not DID. Yeah. Spins, get your spins. Yeah, this will be the last round. So you better get them in soon. Oh, and in the meantime, let me do some quick announcements. So, this week is looking to be really crazy for me, unfortunately. So I'm actually going to be out of town starting this Friday too, and up to that week, it's going to be very crazy. Oh my god, Orbeez, you guys are getting a lot of spins in. So it's likely that I won't be able to stream this week, but I do have a very special announcement that I'll be dropping at the end of this stream. I think you guys will be really excited. I've worked really hard on it. So yeah, that'll be out soon. And then the following week, let's see what my schedule looks like the following week. I think I have some collabs lined up. Yeah, I might be dropping some YouTube shorts in the meantime. Yeah, I actually have a collab planned for that following weekend. And this is somebody that I feel like maybe many of you guys don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited for the collab. She's been one of the VTubers that I've been sort of looking up to. She's also doing astrophysics research, but more like on the planetary science end, if I recall correctly. And she streams primarily on Twitch. So some of you guys might be able to guess it from there. If you have any guesses, let me know. I'm also planning a few more collabs with other science VTubers. And what's really exciting is that we actually have our V-theorem. So May 18th is the V-theorem anniversary. So we might be doing something special in preparation for that as well. Maybe a video release or a stream or something like that. Yeah, no. She actually works, or has worked previously at the Mauna Kea telescope. So that might be a big giveaway. And she actually has been very public about it. Yeah. It sounds really awesome. I should become a math VTuber. Then I can collab with a math VTuber. Alright, no more spins. 40 spins. That will be our upper limit. No more spins. Oh my god, I have to spin this like 16 times or something. We're bringing back the wheel. Alright! So 16 spins, I think? Honestly, I encourage anyone to become a VTuber, especially if you're passionate about something. Speed draw for 30 seconds. Alright, we're gonna do this real fast. Alright, what can I draw? Oh my god, you guys can't even see what I'm drawing. Ah! Oh my god, I'm actually not very good at drawing. Kirby! That was 20 seconds. Draw A? Oh, what does A look like? Like this? She kind of has like a ponytail, right? Also, she has something like this. Oh my god, I'm like really bad at drawing. I don't know. Draw the whiteboard? Okay, I'm actually really good at drawing like cubes and stuff like that. Like, okay, that was really bad actually. Alright, next wheel. Peak A fan art. Well, I think Mylan's drawing of A is so much better. Alright, that was one. Name a random constellation. Aquarius. I had to put some easy ones in here too. Draw a 40 cube. Oh, I'll have to try for that. Blind contour drawing of chat. Okay, I'm not looking at chat, but if I recall correctly... Oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna turn the wheel off. Something like this, right? That looks kinda sus! Kind of like this, right? Where this is the username? Oh my god. Chat has been sus this whole time. Now I can't unsee it. Amogus? Alright, wait, hold up. Let me quickly draw a hypercube. Oh, wait, do I have to, like, go like this? Oh my god, I drew this so badly already. Hold up. I need the cubes to face the correct way. And then like this. Oh my god, this is horrible. Hold up. Or I've also seen ones where they have like a little like cube inside. Like this. Kind of just looks like a cube set. Okay, that was horrible. We're all emoji. Alright, we're gonna speed run through this because I have 9 minutes. Oh, react to old art? A the astrologer, for those of you guys who didn't see. Alright, we were speed running through this one. Oh, I guess another piece of artwork is... I love this one. The Zeit of 87. Narrate like David... I feel like I've already done that. Here, we're gonna respin the wheel for that one. I love this Zeit of 87 one because you can literally see like all the theorem members on the bottom. Spinning the wheel at sea. Yeah, no, we are low on time. We're gonna speedrun this. Explain aspect about galaxies in 30 seconds. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that in our cosmological simulations, we can actually have galaxies at the center, and around a galaxy is a dark matter halo. It's literally a giant orb of dark matter. And actually somebody in Faye's Discord sent me a paper where they found a galaxy that has no stars and it's all dark matter. And then they've also found weird galaxies with no dark matter and all stars. So, I mean, we've been observing these like really weird aspects of, yeah, of galaxies. It's really cool. Someone has made a computer program to simulate a 40 Rubik's Cube. Whoa! If you could send that into the Discord, that'd be great. I'd love to see it. Alright. We're spinning the wheel at sea. Ah! Okay, we need a few more. Imposter Galaxy. A returns. Wait, that's already in my checklist. Alright, I'll spin again for that. That'll be at the very end because I need to pull up the Vroid model and everything. Yellow, red, Among Us! Okay, hopefully I don't, like... Among Us is like my entire brain! Dark matter halos formed first and galaxies formed inside. Yep, that's how the simulations work, which is really cool. Invent a new emoji. Oh! The one I was thinking about, this is number 6 by the way, is like... It's like someone pointing? Do you know what I'm referring to? Wait, hold up. Yeah. I mean, this is the new emoji that I recently created, which will be featured very shortly because at the end of this stream, I'm going to be announcing an epic surprise. Alright, speedrun. Yeah, the pointing meme. Chat decides next topic. Alright, give me a question, Orbeez. Speed question. Top 3 most cursed images. Tier list break. Oh, I don't know if we have time for that. Okay, I'll try to fit it in. Maybe if they have a default tier list. Alright. Mental math challenge. Orbeez, if you have a question for me, I will answer. Else, I feel like this whole stream was a mental math challenge, no? React to old art. We got this again? What is your favorite dark matter candidate? I love the idea of primordial black holes, even though it's not likely. Like, I think it's just so cool. Like, if somebody's like, ah, yes, there could be primordial black holes all around us. That would be crazy. Well, I think in terms of old art, though, this might be of interest to you guys. This is a little spoiler for the announcement that I'm going to drop at the end of this stream. Alright. Alright, 6 more. Square 37 in your head? Isn't that like... do a cowboy accent? Alright. While doing a cowboy accent, oh. Uh-oh. Square 37 in your head? Yeehaw! I think 37 is just 6 square. Square root of 37 is just 6. What is this? 5 times 7 plus 99 minus 13 times 0. Using order of operations. 35 plus 99 is equal to 134. G equals 10. Pi is equal to 4, Orbeez. Pi is equal to 4. Alright. We're really speedrunning this one. This is gold. Oh my god, I know, we're in such a rush. 4-year dance break. Oh my god. 4-year dance break? Does that mean this is chat? This is AI generated. Like a wave? Like, oh, I'm a sine wave. I'm a sine wave. This is so crazy. Alright. Come on, wheel. Cursed object show and tell. So I did show you guys this long Among Us, right? I also have this one. And this one with shorter legs. I hope that counts. These are all 3D printed, by the way, yeah. Tall Among Us, yeah. Maybe I'll send the little thing. The STL file. Show the most cursed meme I saved. Let me go to my downloads folder. Some of these are for like... I mean, I think this counts. This was from last stream when we did spin the wheel. And I had to write certified astrologer on my arm. One of them looks like a rabbit. Yeah. They all look kind of weird. Oh my god, I'm very backed up on time. Read a paragraph. Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel without blinking. My eyes are open. You don't see me blinking at all. Okay, yeah, no, my eyes are starting to hurt. Come on, wheel! Doodle the current mood. Ah! My eyes are... This is how I'm feeling. Oh wait, that was the last one. Okay, I'll do one more just for funsies. Panic. One more, the last one. Alright, chat, give me one dare. Alright, so, since I'm very backed up on time, and I don't have time to set up my V-Roy model, next stream, we'll be opening up with A, the astrologer, I promise. I'm gonna jot this down so I don't forget. Next stream will be opened up by A, the astrologer. More push-ups? Alright, Orbeez, do you want me to do 10 more push-ups? Maybe I need royalty-free EDM music. Alright, Orbeez. A will be free again. Okay. You guys are gonna do this with me. Oh, oops. I'm getting an ad. Yeah, A will be there for the next stream, I promise. Alright. 10 push-ups. Alright, Orbeez, do this with me. All right, we're gonna go. We need to go for harder EDM than that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, my wrists. 5, 6. Oh my god, wait. Oh. Okay. 7. Oh my god, I don't know if I could do one more. 8. Nine. All right, one more. 10. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, 20 push-ups today. Orbeez, I think that's more than I've done in like a month. Oh, my wrists are hurting. I heard that actually. Oh my god, my head is like really sweaty. When you do push-ups, you should have your force be distributed across 4 points in your hand. I don't know if I'm doing that right, because like my wrist is kind of small, so I don't think it could support me very well. Oh, that is surely one way to end a stream, Orbeez. Alright. Which means... thank you for all the hearts, by the way. Which means... I think it's time for us to announce my very special announcement. Can we get a drum roll, please? Drum roll! Drum roll! Here, and then in the meantime, I'll clear the whiteboard. So that I can write down the special announcement. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh my god, my face hurts from smiling. Oh, also here's the book and the author if you want it. Drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll, please. Oh, you guys are not ready for this one. First off, thank you all so much for 2,000 subscribers. And the fact that, like, I was imagining, like, in a year, I'd probably get, like, 200 subscribers. But you guys have just absolutely blown my expectations away, and honestly, I couldn't do this without you guys. This is honestly such a highlight of my week, and things have been really busy, and I'm sorry for not streaming as much, but I just, like, you guys are the best, for real. You Orbeez are the best. Alright. Now with all the drum rolls out of the way. Alright, 3, 2, 1. The next video of Z's PDEs, the wave equation. Oh my god, isn't that so exciting? I've been working really hard on this one, and I am also like in love with the wave equation. So, yeah, so this is gonna be really exciting, woohoo! I spent really a long time making this video. So that will be out, this will be right out after this stream. And yes, there will actually be some like modeling that's taking place. Here, let me actually, let me just make sure that, I guess I can't redirect to this video, but here, let me actually post this real quick. Wave equation. Sorry, I'm gonna just make this public real quick so that I can get the link and you guys can watch it right after this stream. Isn't that perfect? Woohoo! Oh, shoot. Here, let me write this out. Let me paste this. Yeah, please show it some love, and also, in addition... Oh, what? integrals totally won the poll. Woohoo! Yes! It's my favorite equation too! Woohoo! So, go check it out right after this stream. And if you comment, I will be replying to comments throughout today. So if you have any questions, if you have any feedback, I know a lot of you guys asked for me to use a smaller marker. Unfortunately, like, I had already recorded the video when that happened, so I promise you the video after that will probably use a thinner marker. So go check it out. And thank you all so much for joining. Have a spectacular week. I'll see you guys hopefully soon, maybe in a week or so. And we'll be playing Kerbal Space Program next, and maybe doing some more astrophysics article readings, maybe with a smaller version of the wheel. So, until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye! 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 Oh, and thank you, Cryo! Thank you! Thank you! Have an amazing week! Bye-bye! Go check out the video! Go check out the video! Woohoo! 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 Zasa does end with A. Yeah, when you see me next, I will be A for like 10 minutes. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Alright, bye-bye for reals now. Bye!